98%. Think about what that number means. Out of every 100 dog owners, 98 of them are missing something. Something their dog needs, something their dog wants, something their dog would ask for if they could speak. And the reason most owners miss it is not because they do not care. Every person watching this video cares deeply about their dog. The reason is simpler than that. Nobody told them. Nobody handed them the list. Nobody sat them down and said, here are the 6 specific things your dog needs from you every single day to live their best possible life. Until right now. Subscribe to Dog IQ right now if you are new, because every single week we give you something that makes you a better owner. And today, we give you the list, the 6 things, the ones 98% of owners never do, and the ones that, starting today, will change your dog's life completely. Before we start, I want you to be honest with yourself. As we go through each of these 6 things, count how many you actually do. Not occasionally, not sometimes, consistently, every single day, because consistency is the word that separates the 2% from the 98%. Not intention, not love, not how much you spend on your dog's food or toys or vet bills. Consistency. Let us find out which side of that line you are on. And more importantly, let us get you to the side that transforms your dog's life. Starting today. Thing number 1, the sniff walk. And before you say, I already walk my dog, hear this completely, because there is a difference so profound between a walk and a sniff walk that it might be the most important distinction in canine well-being. A regular walk is what 98% of owners do. They walk their dog at their pace, on their schedule, with their destination in mind. And when their dog stops to sniff, they pull them forward. Come on, let's go. We have to keep moving. And the dog looks up and follows and misses the most important part of their entire day. Here is the science behind why this matters so much. A dog's nose contains 300 million olfactory receptors, compared to 6 million in humans. The part of their brain dedicated to analyzing smell is 40 times larger than ours. When your dog sniffs the ground, they are not just smelling, they are reading, processing information about every being that passed through that spot. What they ate, how they felt, whether they were healthy or stressed when they were there. A single sniff session contains more information than most humans process in an entire conversation. And here is what the research confirms. Dogs who are allowed to sniff freely show significantly lower cortisol levels after walks, significantly better behavioral stability throughout the day, significantly more mental satisfaction. One study found that a 30-minute sniff walk was more mentally tiring for dogs and more beneficial for their well-being than a 2-hour run at the owner's pace. So here is what a sniff walk looks like. You leave the house with no agenda, no pace, no destination. Your dog leads, their nose leads. Wherever it takes them, you follow for at least 20 to 30 minutes every single day. This one change, this one complete reversal of who leads the walk can transform your dog's mental health more dramatically than any toy, any training, any supplement you have ever tried. Give your dog their walk back. Let them lead, let them sniff, let them read the world. Thing number 2, floor time. And most people have never heard this called that. Floor time is exactly what it sounds like. You get on the floor, your dog's level, and you are completely there. No phone, no television, no screen, no distraction, just you and your dog on the floor for 10 minutes every single day. And the reason this is so powerful goes deeper than most owners realize. Your dog spends almost their entire life looking up at you. You are taller, you are larger, you occupy a higher physical space. And while your dog loves you completely, there is a dynamic in that height difference that limits a certain type of connection. When you come down to their level, when you remove that height, when you become physically equal in the space, something changes in your dog immediately. You see it in their body, the relaxation, the softness, the way they press into you differently when you are on the floor beside them versus towering above them. Research on dog-owner bonding has shown that physical level interactions, where the owner comes to the dog's height, produce stronger oxytocin responses in both the dog and the owner than interactions where the owner remains standing. 10 minutes on the floor every day. No agenda, no training, no tricks, just presence. Just you and your dog in the same space at the same level for 10 uninterrupted minutes. This is the thing most owners think they do, but when they actually count, realize they have not done in days or weeks or longer. Do it tonight. Get on the floor and watch what your dog does. Thing number 3, daily mental enrichment. And this one surprises most owners because most people think exercise is the answer to everything. My dog is tired, they need more walks. My dog is destructive, they need more exercise. My dog is anxious, they need to run more. And while physical exercise is absolutely important, important. The research is clear that mental exhaustion and physical exhaustion are not the same thing, and for most dogs, especially intelligent breeds, mental stimulation is actually the greater need. Think about it this way. A dog left home for 8 hours with nothing to do does not just experience physical restlessness. They experience cognitive deprivation. Their brain, which is built to solve problems, track sense, navigate environments, and engage with their world, has nothing to work on. And a brain with nothing to work on does what every bored brain does. It finds its own stimulation in your furniture, in your shoes, in your garbage, in repetitive, anxious behaviors. Daily mental enrichment is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity, and the forms it takes do not have to be complicated. Puzzle feeder at mealtime. Instead of simply putting food in a bowl, put it in a puzzle feeder. Let your dog problem solve for their calories. Let their brain engage with every meal. Hide and seek with treats. Hide treats or kibble in different spots around the house. Let your dog use their nose to find every piece. 5 minutes transforms a meal into an adventure. A new environment once a week. A different park, a different walking route, a different neighborhood, new smells, new surfaces, new information for the most powerful sensory organ on earth. Training 10 minutes daily, not for obedience, for engagement. Learning a new trick, even a silly one, activates your dog's brain in ways that go beyond the trick itself. Says, we are communicating, we are working together. I see you and you see me. 10 minutes of daily training does more for your dog's mental health than most owners realize. Thing number 4, the real goodbye. We talked about this in a previous Dog IQ video, but it is so important and so consistently missed by 98% of owners that it deserves its place on this list. Every single morning, most owners leave their house the same way, grabbing keys, picking up bags, rushing out, maybe a distracted pat on the head, maybe a see you later without eye contact, or nothing at all, and the door closes, and the dog is left with a nervous system that just shifted from calm to activated, from secure to uncertain, from present to anticipating absence. The real goodbye takes 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Before you leave, you stop, you get down, you make soft eye contact, you place your hand on your dog, and in the calmest, steadiest voice you have, you say, I will be back, you are safe, I always come back. Your dog does not understand those words, but they understand something far more powerful. Your energy, your stillness, the complete absence of the rushed, anxious departure energy that tells their nervous system something uncertain is happening. Instead, they receive calm, steadiness, predictability, safety, and a dog who receives a real goodbye waits differently, more peacefully, more securely, more like the dog you want them to be when you come home 8 hours later. 10 seconds, every single morning, without exception. Thing number 5, intentional daily body contact. And this is different from the casual touches, the distracted pats, the absent-minded scratches while you watch television. This is deliberate, focused, present physical contact every single day for at least 5 minutes. Here is the science behind why this matters so profoundly. Physical contact between a dog and their owner reduces cortisol in both beings, lowers heart rate, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, releases oxytocin in both the dog and the human. And here is what most people do not know. The type of touch matters. Most dogs do not actually enjoy being patted on the head. Feels mildly dominant, mildly threatening, even from the person they love most. What dogs genuinely love is slow, deliberate contact, long strokes along the chest and sides, gentle scratches behind the ears and along the jaw, the weight of a hand resting on their back, the rhythm of slow, consistent contact that says, I am here, I am paying attention, this moment is for you. Not a distracted pat, a deliberate choice to be fully present with your hands, with your dog, every single day. Thing number 6, and this is the one most owners have never thought about. Being your dog's advocate in every situation, in every environment, in every interaction they did not choose. Let me explain what this means. Every day your dog encounters things they did not ask for. Strangers who reach for them too fast, children who pull at them, other dogs who approach without proper signaling, vet offices that handle them roughly, social situations where they are expected to perform despite being uncomfortable. And in most of these situations, 98% of owners do the same thing. They stand back, they say it is okay, they let it happen because they do not want to be rude, because they think their dog should just get used to it, because they do not realize that every time they fail to step in, their dog handles it alone. And a dog that handles threatening situations alone learns one thing: my owner will not protect me, so I must protect myself. And a dog who has learned to protect themselves is a reactive dog, is an anxious dog, is a dog who no longer looks to to their owner for guidance, because experience has taught them guidance will not come. Being your dog's advocate means when a stranger reaches too fast, you step between them. When a child is pulling, you calmly intervene. When your dog looks to you for guidance in an uncomfortable situation, you give it calmly, clearly, consistently, every single time, because every time you step in, before your dog has to, you are teaching them the most important lesson available. You are safe because I am watching, and I will not let anything happen to you. That trust, built over hundreds of small moments of advocacy, creates a dog who is calmer, more confident, more focused, more bonded, because they finally know they do not have to do it alone. Now let us talk about the 2%, the owners who actually do these 6 things every single day, without exception. What does their dog look like? Calmer, more settled, more focused, less reactive, less destructive, less anxious, better socialized, more bonded, more joyful. Not because those dogs are special breeds, not because those owners have more time or money, but because those owners made 6 specific daily choices that communicate something to their dog that 98% of dogs never hear. You are my priority. Your needs matter. I see what you need, and I give it to you every single day, without exception. That is the 2%. And starting today, you can be in it. Here is the honest truth about why 98% of owners miss these 6 things. It is not laziness. It is not indifference. It is life. Life gets in the way. The morning rush, the work schedule, the exhaustion at the end of the day, the phone that is always in your hand, the 10,000 things competing for your attention, against a dog who cannot speak, who cannot send you a reminder, who cannot tell you, hey, I needed you today, and you were not fully there. All they can do is wait and hope and love you anyway. And that loyalty, that unconditional patient love, is exactly what makes this so important, because they give you everything, every single day, without keeping score, without conditions, without exceptions. And the 6 things on this list are simply the ways you give it back, in a language they actually understand. Think about the day your dog came into your life. Think about the first time they looked at you, the way they already trusted you, before you had done anything to deserve it, before you had proven anything, before you had walked a single sniff walk, or spent a single minute on the floor, or given a single real goodbye. They just looked at you and decided you were it, and they have been giving you everything since that day. Every morning greeting, every nighttime check, every quiet paw on your leg, every lick, every walk, every seat stolen, all of it for you. The 6 things on this list are not a burden. They are not homework. They are not obligations. They are your answer to everything your dog has given you, in the only language they understand. Before this video ends, I need 3 things from you. First, count how many of the 6 things you currently do consistently. Write it down. Not the ones you intend to do, the ones you actually do every day. Then pick one you are going to add, starting today. Not all 6, just one. Second, drop a comment below. Which of the 6 things surprised you most? Which one are you going to start with? Because every answer in these comments is a dog whose life just got better because their owner watched this video, and that matters more than you know. Third, share this video right now with every dog owner you know, because 98% of owners are missing these things, and some of those owners are people you care about. Send this to them. 1 share, 6 things, 1 better life for a dog who deserves it. If this video made you want to immediately do one of these 6 things, give it a thumbs up right now. 1 second of your time helps this reach every dog owner on YouTube. Subscribe to Dog IQ. Every single week, we give you 1 more way to be in the 2%. Hit the bell, turn on all notifications, and we will see you in the next one. Your dog is waiting for you right now. Go give them one of these 6 things, starting today.